Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down. The numbers on the ground for Gurley last week. 16 carries, 58 yards, and a score.
Well, he's the number 2 runner in the league, and you just know the offensive line wants to get him to number 1 because most of the good ball carriers, they take care of their linemen. Could be a gold watch in their future if he becomes the leading rusher.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. It's a gain of 7, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good old scheme going.
And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Another good carry there for the NFL's 2nd leading rusher, and we've talked on air, off air about his MVP candidacy. Make a case for him.
Well, I'm just going to tell you point blank, it doesn't matter whether he's 1st or 2nd or even 3rd in the league in rushing yardage. That's not the main deal. It's how he gets those yards and the impact he has on his ball club.
Gurley again here on 1st down. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Tackle made. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd. Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he'll find Hall. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he'll get this down to about the 31-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move him off the line of scrimmage.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Detroit. Here's Henry Kittle. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Lions are going to take a 1st quarter lead. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
He's tackled at
the numbers for him from a week ago. 15 carries, 90 yards, and a touchdown.
One thing I do know, teams in the NFL don't treat this like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter. It's been mentioned all week long about going out and getting him the rushing title. He'll see the ball, and he'll see it often.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Jalen Smith. Tackled back at the 33-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. There's a quick throw right side, and it's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Receiver downfield. Offense.
Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. They're going to look to throw. And this throw is going to be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph. And now it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up second down and 15 yards to go.
He'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jalen Smith in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked in and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 4th.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on second down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage. And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And that will force a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
The 39-yard line.
They run, it's Gurley. And he stopped immediately there.
Gurley on
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Lions 7, Vikings nothing.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Gurley. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast, the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Here's Gurley. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Todd Gurley with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Traffic, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Brought down. The tackle there by Richard Sherman. Steps away to his left. He'll try and run it. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. As they run the counter play. And he will have a Vikings first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Now he's flushed out right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
Gurley on the carry.
It's 4, and it'll bring up second down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And that takes us from second to third down.
Third down and 6 yards to go.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
7-yard line.
Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on
This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
And he powers his way up past the 30. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing is Mahomes on third. And going with the catch. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
An incomplete, crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
Hill, incomplete. It's second down and 10.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to get his man out of the backfield, complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Got a man, it's Aaron. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On first down, Mahomes. Catching it left side. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Now it's Mahomes again. Going to flare this one out to Gurley in the flat. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Left side, it's complete. He's got it. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the Vikings' 24-yard line.
Finally gets him as he's taken down. There was signaling a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
At their own 25-yard.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And just like that, on we head to half number 2. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He's been busy with his feet. He's been quite the scrambling man.
And obviously that can break down a defense, but a lot of it is just that they just get trapped with worrying about it so much that other things break down as well. You know, you break the huddle, and you're not just playing what comes out at you. You're like, oh, God, don't let him outside of the pocket. Don't let him beat us with his legs. And then he starts to beat you other ways.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to fire. He's got a man. Complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35. And, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Flushed out right. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
The quarterback on the
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. Time to his left. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Flush to his... And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that one. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Mahomes sacked.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this 3rd quarter. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hall. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. I love the communication we saw there All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12, operating from the 39. Rolling to his right. He's going to take off with it. Lets it fly. He's got it at the 15. And finally, he is out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
11 more on that one and another first down. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. Becoming just the second player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again. Now Bailey to tack on the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. That time a 6-play drive. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Lions offense set to take over. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Early on first down with no blocking help there as he won't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 1.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes. Far side complete. It's James. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Now Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. Here comes the Lions punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. This is taken at the 18. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Van Der Esch on the tackle.
The Vikings on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. And that will be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Lions offense heading out as we give you a look at the playoff race coming into the weekend in the NFC. And the division title, that's out of reach. We know that. This is as good a spot, Charles, as they're going to get. That first wild card and the number 5 overall seed.
Partner's not out of the question, especially with the 7 seeds that they have now in the playoffs. If you do win and the other wild card teams win in the first round, you could find yourself with a home game in the divisional round. Now, we know that's not likely, but it's not out of the question. Bottom line, you have to win to put yourself in that position.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. They go play action. Now Mahomes. He's going to air it out deep for Amendola. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. My goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
The big nose tackle, Danny Shelton there to swallow him up. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Richard Sherman on the tackle.
Going to give this time to the tailback. A gain of 3, second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On second down, they'll try and run the counter. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly.
And he will score. Touchdown, Viking.
Minnesota.
Kyle Rudolph. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead. So from 3 scores down, these guys have fought all the way back to grab the lead. And I'll just tell people what happened when they went up 3 scores. I wrote on your paper 2 words, game over, and now I'm eating those words. I was wrong.
A little salt, a little pepper, goes down pretty easily.
I will admit when I make a mistake.
Well, it looked like it was going that way. This is one of those paging Frank Reich moments, and I can't believe I just brought that up because Frank Reich at Maryland in college did it to my Tennessee Volunteers, and that was a big reason why my team lost.
Sounds like you still harbor some pain from that game.
You know, we still got a little time to work it out with the doctor.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
Their own 39-yard line.
Patrick Mahomes in the offense. Down by 4. 2:16 to play. A chance to end this season with a bang as they come up with a 1st and 10. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a throw for the young pro Kelsey is complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
To Travis Kelsey.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 41 yards. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Back to throw. Mahomes.
Now how about that? Rattled by a big play on the previous snap, they bounce back, and that's exactly what they needed defensively, getting a big play of their own.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Mahomes going to throw. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
It seems that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And he'll give it here to his running back. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
And it's 3rd down.
They will take the knee here, and they will finish this regular season with a victory. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put
U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. It's the NFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports. It's the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
It seems like only yesterday we were here for Super Bowl 52 and now back for the road to the Super Bowl here in the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Minnesota Vikings. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And he returns this to the 22.
Jalen Rager on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
2nd and 10 at the...
Now Wentz. Left side here to Sanders. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Now Wentz. It's off the screen. It's complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
On the punt there. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10.
28-yard line.
And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
The running back running out of the Wildcat. Brought down at the 30-yard line.
This one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Minnesota Vikings.
Make it happen, baby. Let's make it happen. It's time.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
He was brought down by Darius Slay.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about with one of the GMs in the league. It's told me repeatedly. It's a big man.
Looking for his tight end Rudolph, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Will Parrish.
Intercepted by the Eagles.
They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're we're going to play, and they responded to the challenge.
Sanders, the ball carrier.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Working from the gun. Wentz. Short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Complete to
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
Now Edwards to kick as he sends it away.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. If it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try to take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
At the 47-yard line.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
Here's 2nd and 8. Rolling to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this 1st quarter. We're scoreless after 1. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. A real head-scratcher there. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Wentz. And complete to Zach Ertz. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Shotgun now for Wentz. That'll be caught. Rager with it. And it's a fumble. And the Vikings pick up the football. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
He'll run it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Taken down at the 41.
The throw over the middle, taken in. Get the quick strike touchdown. After a fairly uneventful 1st quarter, that last play, that'll make a few highlight clips.
It certainly will, and you're exactly right. The 1st quarter almost felt like a feeling out process, didn't it? Both teams, okay, what are we going to do? Looks like they ramped things up just a little bit to start the 2nd quarter. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. The
The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy two-play drive that time. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing,
He's brought down.
not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Right back to Sanders on first down. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line.
At the 40.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Wentz now to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Sanders. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
First down.
Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Past the trap. He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
1st and goal.
A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. To throw is Wentz. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown.
Number 86.
Zach Ertz there to make the grab. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
The kick.
The touchdown all set up by the big play 1 snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things out.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And they give this time to the tailback. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
Carried by number 20.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
The quarterback.
Fletcher Cox gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
It's now
Eluding the pressure right. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. He can only get a yard after all that. It's 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. They were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Minnesota Vikings.
Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes, all 3 passes. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Taken
The
down.
Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
At the Eagles.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Now it's the backup Cousins. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll get into the end zone. Irv Smith Jr. as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings have taken the lead.
Dan Bailey lining up for the point extra.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Pulls it in at the 13. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he will have a first down as they're into field goal range now at the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Looking to throw again on second down. Wentz. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders.
Wentz's pass.
A yard in the wrong direction. Makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
Out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
A final shot before half for Wentz. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So we've come upon halftime. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go.
Eagles 7.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Taken in at the 3. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Take over first and 10.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to see.
It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. Partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than a defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Then he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film? To try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. But sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now left side on the swing pass. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Hunter on the stop. It's a gain of 3.
Now they'll throw it. Wentz. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. 2nd and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup.
40-yard line.
Throwing is Wentz. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really they're
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
Loss of 6 yards.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. Here's Lachlan Edwards now as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter. Here's Britton Colquitt now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. Territory. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. A big breakdown defensively there on the fake punt. Turns into a huge play and a first down. Final minute now of the third quarter. Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3.
The tackle made by Clay Matthews.
And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And it is incomplete. It looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, let's go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
Wentz now on first down. This ball complete to Rager. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz caught by the the tight end Ertz.
Wentz's pass.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Wentz on target there to Jeffrey. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
At the 9-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Wentz's pass. Incomplete. Out of the end zone. Leads to second and goal.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. Again, it's Wentz. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. Now Wentz again. And this has caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Ertz. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. And it's good. The deficit 6, 20-14. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown.
Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
This will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
And here now the offense heading back out there. And this one not officially in the bag, but it's looking more and more like you and I are going to be in these same seats next week for a game to go to the Super Bowl.
And it's contrary to our meeting with the visitors, wasn't it? Remember when we went over to the hotel before the game, and one of the themes they kept hitting us with was, let's put the pressure on the #1 seed and see if they can handle it. Let's do that. Well, they're the #1 seed for a reason. Best team all year long. They're showing it again in this game.
He'll buy some time right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble, and gets him a first down. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the 4th. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. The 2017 All-Pro Darius Slay there in coverage, knocking it away. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 7. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
Bailey on for the field goal. A 32-yard attempt.
Bailey's kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3.
Makes the score Vikings.
A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, let a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, Wentz. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Third down.
To throw is Wentz. This is caught by Jackson. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It is the Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Jalen Ramsey with a sack on the corner blitz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 19. 23 yards the pickup there. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second. And he's going to go down again. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now Wentz. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off down near the 5. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free.
You get nothing. I like it.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, oh, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
And the Vikings will continue on in these playoffs as we say so long, everybody. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.